mentioned, we thank you for being here tonight for our first meeting in 2022. It's going to be a little lengthy because we only had one in December. So we appreciate you being here. If you'd like to join us, we're going to pray and then have a pledge of allegiance. Now, Father, we want to thank you for this day, for the community we live in, for the freedoms that we have, and the opportunities that we are given. We'd ask you to be with us tonight, to help us make good decisions, and that those decisions will make our community a better place to live. We ask these things in Christ's name. Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Are there any additions or corrections to the agenda by anyone? If not, that stands approved as submitted. I will now open our meeting for public participation, and we've got two people that have signed up to speak tonight, and this time frame will be shown on the screen, and you will have up to 3 minutes. So we will start off. Angela Rubino.
Ms. Rubino, Angela, I just want to make sure you are aware that this board does not hire the school superintendent. Or, okay.
Thank you, Angela. We appreciate that. Next is Mary Evans. Mary, we didn't start that off correctly, but when you start, if you'd give us your name and your address, please.
Good evening. I'm Mary Evans, and I live in Floyd County off Julio Road. Do you need my street address?
That's fine. Julio's fine.
I want to come behind Angela and say that I am deeply disturbed by what she said, and then by turning around and looking in this room at minimal emotional response to what she said. Any parent, any grandparent, any citizen of Rome, Georgia, should be up in arms. This is new information for me. I've met these women. I met Angela about 6 months ago. I met this lovely lady right here maybe 2 months ago before Thanksgiving. We have come together as Christian, caring citizens, and we come here and we say the prayer, and we say the Pledge of Allegiance. And she stands up and is shaking in her frigging boots to beg y'all to wake up. We are here to save the children. The first meeting I attended, I heard someone say, we are heading for communism. And I am standing here shaking, doing something I never thought I would do publicly, and being enraged and losing sleep and lost weight this last 2 years, not from a virus, from a bioweapon. And then come in here and look at you guys and get on Facebook and whatever, and all these people are promoting the vaccine, which is not a vaccine, which is a bioweapon to try to take care of the first bioweapon. So I am begging you, standing here just holding back the tears. I have a 9-year-old grandson. I have a 5-year-old granddaughter and a 3.5-year-old grandson. And if you guys aren't going to stand up, then excuse my French, you need to get the hell out of here. Pack it up and let somebody else fill your shoes. And you sitting here, every one of you, except this brave man with a mask on. And I cannot see any emotional response from you.
Ms. Evans, your time is up.
Thank you.
Next item of business is to approve our minutes. Are there any additions or corrections to our minutes from the previous meeting on December the 14th? Hearing and seeing none, those stand approved as submitted. no special recognitions tonight, no proclamations. We've got several first readings.
Bryce and Art are here. They're both here.
Can't see them behind the
Okay,
podium.
are you prepared to read those, or do you want? Okay, if you would do that, Art, just read each one, and we'll put them on first reading if there are no objections.
Yes, sir, and good evening to everyone. We do have several first readings for your consideration this evening. The first item is for property located at 135 Wax Road. This is tax parcel K17010. It's currently zoned suburban residential, and the planning staff recommends approval with conditions, and the planning commission recommended approval unanimously on this item, Mr. Chairman. The next item is for property at 1879 Pleasant Valley Road and 1934 Pleasant Valley Road, Silver Creek. This is requesting rezoning from suburban residential to agricultural residential. The planning staff recommends approval, and this has a unanimous recommendation from the Planning Commission. The next item is application Z220104. This is at 87 Shannon Road. This is request for parcel number L11W106. This is requesting rezoning from suburban residential to heavy industrial zoning. This request has a staff recommendation of approval. It also has a unanimous recommendation of approval from the Planning Commission. Mr. Chairman, the next item is file number Z220105. This is for property at 32 Pierce Hill Road in the county. The parcel number is M10Y035, requesting rezoning from light industrial to suburban residential. And the planning staff has a recommendation of approval, and the planning commission had a unanimous recommendation of approval as well. Moving on to file number Z220107. This is for property at 100 McHenry Drive in Floyd County. Parcel number is I15W209. And this is requesting rezoning from office institutional to heavy commercial. The planning staff recommends denial of this application, Mr. Chairman. The planning commission had a recommendation of denial by a vote of 6-2. Mr. Chairman, the last item we have is our annual readoption of the Unified Land Development Code and the accompanying zoning map. This is something that we do pretty much every beginning of the year, January, February or so, reflective of the annexations, rezonings, and so on of the previous year. And this is for first reading this evening. We have the same items, not the county items, but the same thing for the city commission last evening with the readoption of the map of the zoning ordinance and the accompanying map. So the staff would respectfully request that those be placed on first reading for public hearing in 2 weeks' time.
Art, I have one question. I was late to caucus, so I may have missed this. But
Yes, ma'am.
the number one, what is the zoning change request? It just says it zones currently suburban residential. What is the request?
Oh, the first one for Wax Road?
Yes.
Oh, yes, ma'am. So I'll just briefly do that. This is, we have a gentleman that has a property there. He has a home, and there's a utility building that he has much further in the back of the property.
So is he requesting to have it rezoned?
No, this is a special use permit.
Special use permit.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
that's what, okay, got it now. Sorry, yep.
Well, that's great. Yes, ma'am. Sorry about that.
Okay, any other questions? Seeing and hearing no objections, we'll place these on first reading tonight. The public hearing will be held on each of these items at our next regular scheduled meeting, which I believe will be on January the 15th here in this location. So thanks, Art. Appreciate
Yes, sir. Thank y'all.
There are no second readings tonight. We do have two public hearings. The first one is to adopt an ordinance of the County Commission of Floyd County, Georgia, regarding the closure of a portion of Marie Drive Southwest. We will now open the public hearing, and our rules on public hearings are 10 minutes in the affirmative, 10 minutes in the negative. Then we'll ask for a motion from Commissioner Maxey, who is on the Planning Commission, and then the further discussion from that point will be among this board, and we will take action on it. So if you'd like to speak in favor, I'd invite you up. If you give us your name and address.
Thank you, sir. My name is Andrea Jones, and I live at 835 Maysbridge Road, and I'd like to speak in the affirmative of the closure of Marie Drive. I've lived there for 35 years. It's right by my house, and I have mowed it and taken care of that property for 35 years. I have 3 neighbors that are adjacent to it, and they are all in agreement that they will take their quadrant of it. And when I retire, I'd like to build a greenhouse, and that will give me more space.
Very good. Thank you very much. Is anyone else here who'd like to speak in favor of this motion or this action? If not, is anyone here who'd like to speak in opposition to this action? Seeing none, we'll close the public hearing, and I would ask Commissioner Maxey for a motion on this item.
I'd like to make a motion to approve this road.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Maxey to approve the request, a second by Commissioner Wallace. Is there any further discussion? Please call the roll.
Commissioner Wallace?
Yes.
Commissioner Maxey?
Yes.
Commissioner Hancock?
Yes.
Vice Chair Waters?
Yes.
Chair Bagby?
Yes.
Motion carries.
The second item is to exempt our county manager from identifying himself. Basically, the bottom line is this resolution is to allow the county manager to not have decals and identification and so forth on his vehicle. So we will open the public hearing on this item. Is there anyone here to speak in favor of this? Seeing none, is there anyone to speak in opposition? Seeing none, we'll close the public hearing on this item. Commissioner Maxey, this is not really your ballpark, but if you'd help us.
I'd like to make a motion to approve.
Thank you very much. Motion by Commissioner Maxey to approve. Is there a second?
Second.
Do we also require that he put a Georgia Bulldog magnet on his car?
Got that right.
At least for
At
12
least
months.
for
That would
a
be
year?
amazing.
For 1 year?
After last night, I would be willing to do that. I would.
That's on public record.
That's right. That's right. They deserved it.
Don't be surprised if you don't find one on there.
You'll have to rescind the motion that Chair Bagby made about no Alabama stickers, though.
At any rate, we have a motion and a second. Is there any further legitimate discussion on this? If not, please call the roll.
Commissioner Wallace?
Yes.
Commissioner Maxey?
Yes.
Commissioner Hancock?
Yes.
Vice Chair Waters?
Yes.
Chair Bagby?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you very much. We have several resolutions, and since they're all a little bit different, we have to consider them all one at a time. So, Mr. McCord, are you going to present those?
Yes, sir, I will. Item 1, adopt a resolution to set forth and publish qualifying fees for county offices. It's required no later than February 1st of any year in which a general primary or nonpartisan election or general election is to be held, and they were submitted in your packet.
Thank you very much. Is there a motion on item number 1, resolution number 1?
Make a motion to approve the resolution.
Second?
Motion by Commissioner Wallace, second by Commissioner Waters to approve item 1. Please call the roll.
Commissioner Wallace?
Yes.
Commissioner Maxey?
Yes.
Commissioner Hancock?
Yes.
Vice Chair Waters?
Yes.
Chair Bagby?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Item 2 is adopt a resolution to designate one or more solvent banks, insured federal savings and loan associations, or insured state charter building and loan associations as depositories of Floyd County. They were again submitted in your packet. We'll mention Wells Fargo, Bank Corp, Synovus, Bank of the Ozarks, Regions Bank, United Community Bank, Flagstar Bank, Greater Community Bank, First National Community Bank, River City Bank, Coosa Valley Credit Union, East West Bank, Bank of New York, and the Georgia Local Government Investment Pool are designated as depositories for fiscal year 2022.
Thank you. Do we have a motion on the banking resolution?
Make a motion to approve.
Motion by Commissioner Hancock, second by Commissioner Maxey to approve item 2. Please call the roll.
Commissioner Wallace?
Yes.
Commissioner Maxey?
Yes.
Commissioner Hancock?
Yes.
Vice Chair Waters?
Yes.
Chair Bagby?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Item 3 is adopt a resolution to matters related to the collection of taxes. This is an agreement between the Tax Commissioner of Floyd County and the Board of Commissioners to submit taxes on a timely manner and the fee charge for doing that for 2022 ad valorem taxes.
Thank you very much. Is there a motion on the tax resolution?
Make a motion to approve the resolution.
Second?
Motion by Commissioner Wallace, second by Commissioner Waters to approve item 3. Please call the roll.
Commissioner Wallace,
Yes.
Commissioner Maxey,
Yes.
Commissioner Hancock,
Yes.
Vice Chair Waters,
Yes.
Chair Bagby.
Yes.
Motion carries.
And item 4, adopt a resolution to appoint McCray, Smith, Peak, Harmon, and Monroe LLP to serve as county attorney for Floyd County for year 2022.
Is there a motion on the appointment of the law firm to represent us?
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Waters, second by Commissioner Maxey to approve item 4. Please call the roll.
Commissioner Wallace,
Yes.
Commissioner Maxey,
Yes.
Commissioner Hancock,
Yes.
Vice Chair Waters,
Yes.
Chair Bagby.
I will abstain on this as I have a relative that works in this firm.
Motion carries.
Item 5, adopt a resolution to appoint the firm of Malden and Jenkins LLC as the county auditor.
Do I have a motion on item 5 on our accounting?
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Wallace, second by Commissioner Waters to approve item 5. Please call the roll.
Commissioner Wallace,
Yes.
Commissioner Maxey,
Yes.
Commissioner Hancock,
Yes.
Vice Chair Waters,
Yes.
Chair Bagby.
Yes.
Motion carries.
And adopt a resolution to appoint Jamie McCoy as county manager for Floyd County for 2022.
Make a motion to approve.
Make a motion to.
I was hoping for a little more help.
Yeah, there's a little pause there.
Motion by Commissioner Waters, second by Commissioner Wallace to approve forlorn Mr. McCord today. Please call the roll.
Commissioner Wallace,
Yes.
Commissioner Maxey,
Yes.
Commissioner Hancock,
Yes.
Vice Chair Waters,
Yes.
Chair Bagby.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Then item 7, adopt a resolution appointing Floyd County leadership, Administrative Services Division Director, Finance Director, Comptroller Susie Gass, Community Services Division Director, County Clerk Aaron Elrod, Public Safety Division Director John Blaylock, Public Utilities and Transportation Division Special Projects Manager Bruce Ivy, E91 Director Summer Robinson, Human Resource Director Darrell Bowie, Paul's Director Jeff Mitchell, Warden Michael Long, Parks and Recreation Director Todd Walford, Facilities Manager Ryan Davis, Purchasing Director Bill Gilliland, Airport Manager John Carroll, Chief of Police Mark Wallace, Public Works Director Michael Skeen, Chief Tax Appraiser Danny Womack, County Engineer Jeff Burns, Information Technology Director LaSonia Holcomb, EMA Director Tim Harrington, Utilities Administrator Steve Hulsey, Chief Administrator of Floyd County Courts Davlin Ezel, Assistant Police Chief Tom Ewing, Assistant Public Works Director Ben Brooks, Assistant Utilities Director Tim Schuler, Deputy Warden Betty Bailey Dean, and Assistant Purchasing Director Randy Self.
Thank you very much. Do we have a motion on our personnel?
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Wallace, second by Commissioner Hancock to approve item 7. Please call the roll.
Commissioner Wallace,
Yes.
Commissioner Maxey,
Yes.
Commissioner Hancock,
Yes.
Vice Chair Waters,
Yes.
Chair Bagby.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Item 8, adopt a resolution declaring certain property of the county unserviceable and authorizing the transfer of said property to the Rome Floyd County Land Bank. Item A, Track 1, tax map number J14L-065, being known as 3 Silver Street. Item B, Track 2, tax map J17X267, located on Booze Mountain Road. And then item C, Track 3, tax map number J17X268, located on Silver Hills Road.
Thank you very much. Do we have a motion on the transfer of properties to the
Make
land
a motion
bank?
to approve.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Maxey, second by Commissioner Waters to approve item 8. Please call the roll.
Commissioner Wallace,
Yes.
Commissioner Maxey,
Yes.
Commissioner Hancock,
Yes.
Vice Chair Waters,
Yes.
Chair Bagby.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you very much. Under the chairman's report tonight, one item that I'd like to take a personal privilege on. Today, 100 years ago, the first dose of insulin was delivered to a diabetic patient who survived. This has a lot of significance to me personally, since I've been fighting this disease for 60 years. But we have a great connection in Rome. Dr. Barbara White, who has has passed away. Her father, Dr. Collop, was one of the men that discovered insulin not 100 years ago today, but the first shot was administered 100 years ago. And there are millions of us in this world that are very grateful for that happening a long time ago. And I just wanted to point that out. We have an appointment tonight for the Board of Health to fill an unexpired term of Melissa Shepard. We'd like to nominate Michael McElvin for that position. Commissioner Hancock, would you like to make a motion?
Yes, sir, I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Hancock, a second by Commissioner Waters to approve Michael McElvin. Please call the roll.
Commissioner Wallace?
Yes.
Commissioner Maxey,
Yes.
Commissioner Hancock?
Yes.
Vice Chair Waters?
Yes.
Chair Bagby?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you very much. We have a lot of commission appointments tonight. This is basically where we divide up our responsibilities in the county between each of us, and we take a responsibility, main responsibility for one area. And so I'd like to make these appointments. A would be Vice Chairman Allison Waters, Administrative Services Committee Chair. Under her would be Joint Services, Joint Oversight, Solid Waste, Keep Rome Floyd Beautiful, Floyd County Library Board, Rome Floyd County Planning Commission, alternate, and Downtown Development Authority. Under Commissioner Maxey, he would be the Chair of Public Utilities and Transportation. Some of the items under him would be Solid Waste Commission, Highland Rivers Board, Planning Commission, Transportation Policy Committee, Elected Officials Committee alternate. Commissioner Scotty Hancock would be Public Safety Committee Chair, and under his responsibilities would be the Airport Commission, Alcohol Commission Committee, Rome Floyd Fire Overview, Floyd County Department of Family and Children's Services, Rome Floyd County Commission of Children and Youth, Rome Floyd SPLOST Overview Committee, Public Utilities Transportation Committee alternate. Commissioner Rhonda Wallace, Chair of the Elected Officials Committee. Under her, besides the elected officials, would be the Floyd County Health Management Board, the Rome Floyd Parks and Recreation Authority, Greater Rome Tourism Board, Rome Floyd SPLOST Overview Committee, Floyd County Legislative Liaison, Airport Commission alternate, Public Safety Committee alternate. Under my purview would be Joint Services Committee, Gordon Floyd Development Authority, Rome Floyd Development Authority, Council of Elected Chiefs, Northwest Georgia Regional Commission, Rome Floyd Fire Overview Committee, Joint Oversight Committee, Floyd Hospital Authority, Floyd County Board of Health, and Administrative Services Committee alternate. And I'd like to entertain a motion that those committee appointments be approved.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Hancock, second by Commissioner Waters to approve the committee appointments. Any further discussion? Please call the roll.
Commissioner Wallace?
Yes.
Commissioner Maxey,
Yes.
Commissioner Hancock?
Yes.
Vice Chair Waters?
Yes.
Chair Bagby?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you very much. Under Commissioners' reports, any of you have anything on any of your committees you'd like to bring up or point out tonight? Seeing none, we'll move on. Mr. McCord, do you have anything for the manager's position?
Yes, just a brief update that the election space at the health department is well underway on renovations, and the goal is to have those renovations completed in early February and move from this location to the location of the health department. So that had a visit over there on Monday. I think some of you also went over earlier today and saw the progress. Going to be a good bit of activity over there this week with demolition and getting the new offices configured, but looking forward to hopefully by our next meeting have a good progress report for you on that.
Thank you very much. That's an exciting move for our election office, and it's going to be a great facility when finished. Ms. Harmon, is anything to come from you?
No report. Mr. Chairman, I'd just like to say thank you to the commission for the reappointment of my firm. It's an honor that we are able to serve and will have the opportunity to continue to serve the commission and the county. So thank you.
Thank you. Ms. Dawkins, is the consent agenda in order?
Ms. Barton.
Ms. Barton.
Well, you got it. You're hidden down there, Hollis.
Yes, it is, Mr. Chair.
Okay, thank you very much. Is there a motion to accept the consent
Make
agenda?
a motion to accept.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Maxey, second by Commissioner Wallace to accept the consent agenda. Please call the roll.
Commissioner Wallace,
Yes.
Commissioner Maxey,
Yes.
Commissioner Hancock,
Yes.
Vice Chair Waters,
Yes.
Chair Bagby.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you, Ms. Barton. Is there any old business to come before the group? Seeing none, we'll move into new business. Have several items for action. Mr. McCord, could you lead us through that?
Yes, sir. Item 1, consider request for approval for the purchase and installation of 2 new water heater boilers at the jail from Max Air Mechanical of Marietta, Georgia, in the amount of $83,900. This was originally budgeted in 2021 in the amount of $76,500. They were rebudgeted in 22 at $50,000 and will be requiring an increase to the budget as explained in caucus of $33,900.
Thank you. Is there a motion on item 1?
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Wallace, second by Commissioner Waters to approve item 1. Please call the roll.
Commissioner Wallace,
Yes.
Commissioner Maxey,
Yes.
Commissioner Hancock,
Yes.
Vice Chair Waters,
Yes.
Chair Bagby.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Item 2, consider a recommendation for a 5-year contract with Southern Correctional Medicine or Genesis in the amount of $3,397,800 for providing and managing inmate healthcare systems for both Floyd County Jail, Prison, and Work Release Center. A lot of effort went into this over the last several months of the 2021 fiscal year, and I'm excited about our new direction.
Thank you very much. Is there a motion on item 2?
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Waters, second by Commissioner Wallace to approve item 2. Please call the roll.
Commissioner Wallace,
Yes.
Commissioner Maxey,
Yes.
Commissioner Hancock,
Yes.
Vice Chair Waters,
Yes.
Chair Bagby.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Item 3, consider a recommendation from Public Works Committee for the 2022 LMIG project list with Georgia DOT. Your grant amount is $1,219,629. This includes a 30% match to receive these funds as well as, and we'll use labor and equipment non-cash match to achieve that. It is a total of,
Thank you very much. An important part of our public
Wait,
works.
you cut him off. Hold on one
that's
second.
all right.
Well, he's turned the page.
14.38 miles, and our match will be $365,899.
You can't see him.
Sorry.
There, can't you, right?
You got to be quick. This is an important part of our public works program, and we're glad to get this money. Is there a motion on item 3?
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Maxey, second by Commissioner Wallace to approve the LMIG grant. Please call the roll.
Commissioner Wallace,
Yes.
Commissioner Maxey,
Yes.
Commissioner Hancock,
Yes.
Vice Chair Waters,
Yes.
Chair Bagby.
Yes.
Motion carries.
I will mention there's some other paving budgeted in our 2017 SPLOST funds for this year that might not show up on the list. One of those in particular is the north section of Old Dalton, which will be done later this year out of the SPLOST funds. Item 4, consider recommendation for purchasing to award 2 new Bobcat E42 compact excavators to Reinhardt Equipment Company in the amount of $15,280 for the Floyd County Water Department.
Do I have a motion on this item?
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Waters, second by Commissioner Maxey to approve item 4.
This is a fantastic deal. We need to appreciate the water department checking this out. Our purchase department, I guess,
Yes.
reached an agreement on that.
This keeps their equipment new, keeps it under a warranty at less than they would spend on maintenance on an annual basis. So very good situation. It may not last, but I do appreciate the efforts of Randy and Bill and Tim and Steve for working on this.
Thank you very much. Please call the roll on item 4.
Commissioner Wallace,
Yes.
Commissioner Maxey,
Yes.
Yes.
Vice Chair Waters?
Yes.
Chair Bagby?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Item 5, consider recommendation from Public Defender's Office to approve the FY 2022 Indigent Services Agreement. The total contract for FY 2022 will be $890,904. This does include a $15,307 increase to salaries for multiple positions.
Thank you. Do we have a motion on this item?
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Wallace, second by Commissioner Waters to approve. Please call the roll.
Commissioner Wallace?
Yes.
Commissioner Maxey?
Yes.
Commissioner Hancock?
Yes.
Vice Chair Waters?
Yes.
Chair Bagby?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Item 6, consider recommendation from IT to add $18,750 to the budget to purchase a one-year no before phishing training system for all of our email and internet users. We have had significant issues over the past several years, and hopefully this will line us up for some tests and training going forward.
Thank you. Do I have a motion on item 6?
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Wallace, second by Commissioner Maxey to approve item 6. Please call the roll.
Commissioner Wallace?
Yes.
Commissioner Maxey?
Yes.
Commissioner Hancock?
Yes.
Vice Chair Waters?
Yes.
Chair Bagby?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Item 7, consider approval to update all Floyd County COVID policies to match current CDC guidelines. This includes but not limited to isolation, quarantine, return to work, mask, and social distancing. And this is just an update from your previous. We didn't address all these items previously.
Thank you. Do I have a motion on item 7?
Make a motion to approve.
Second, motion by Commissioner Hancock, second by Commissioner Wallace to approve item 7. Please call the roll.
Commissioner Wallace?
Yes.
Commissioner Maxey?
Yes.
Commissioner Hancock?
Yes.
Vice Chair Waters?
Yes.
Chair Bagby?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Item 8, consider approval of recommendation from HR to amend the Floyd County Compensation and Pay Plan by creating an election supervisor job classification, pay grade 27, exempt, and approving one position for this classification in the Board of Elections and deleting the Chief Elections Clerk job classification, pay grade 21, and the corresponding position of the Board of Elections. This was due to the legislation that was put in place December 1st. And we plan to put this out and on the board tomorrow morning, if it's approved tonight.
Thank you very much. Is there a motion on item 8?
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Wallace, second by Commissioner Waters to approve item 8. Please call the roll.
Commissioner Wallace?
Yes.
Commissioner Maxey?
Yes.
Commissioner Hancock?
Yes.
Vice Chair Waters?
Yes.
Chair Bagby?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Item 9, consider approval of expenditures at the Elections/Health Department in a not-to-exceed value of $213,000. This is a breakdown of construction with multi-craft construction, $122,000, HVAC improvements, $28,490, security from Owens Equipment, $59,745. I did not mention this was a piggyback bid from our airport work that we did in late 2021, and then internet from Comcast. I didn't mention North Georgia Equipment as well as the HVAC provider.
Thank you very much. Is there a motion on item 9?
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Maxey, second by Commissioner Wallace to approve item 9 on our election office. Please call the roll.
Commissioner Wallace?
Yes.
Commissioner Maxey?
Yes. Yes.
Commissioner Hancock?
Yes.
Vice Chair Waters?
Yes.
Chair Bagby?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Under other business, we did go into executive session in our caucus tonight to discuss some property matters and some legal matters, but no action was taken on any one. Is there anything else to come before the group tonight? If not, we stand adjourned.